I guess sing along if you know it. You're not going to be on stage, but Dill, if you want to sing along, you're welcome to. Your beautiful voice always gets me going a little bit. All right. I will take the. I guess I go in front of home plate. Hold on, guys. There we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? And the home of the brave. Okay. Now let's get started. Let's play some ball. Go to your respective team chats.
That was beautiful. No one's stopping that.
Thank you.
What an absolute magical ceremony to open this game.
Hello everyone on the YouTube and TikTok. Tonight we are streaming Honey Mustang versus Horse Radishes. I believe the Horse Radishes are looking for the sweep, I'm pretty sure. So
that is correct.
Here aside of me will be Dil Hanko. How are you doing tonight?
Hello there. I'm doing great. Excited for this game. Saw last game, it was very interesting. We had some real breakout stars, so I'm really excited to see what game 2 has in store in a much smaller field.
There it is. This is Fenway, so you guys know the big monster over there. So it's gonna be a good one. I'm certain of it.
Definitely going to be an offensive game today. A lot of the flyouts that we saw last time will be home runs here, so it'll be fun to watch.
Let me just send the TikTok stream. Okay, I'm getting it. Alright, I see a lot of people in chat. How you guys doing? There we go. For tonight, I believe Word 28 is going to be pitching. Pretty sure.
That is right. Yep, and then Colart will be on the other side of the mountain.
There we go. The stamina is here. I believe we're still waiting for a full infield for the Mustang. Or they're gonna play like
it
this.
Seems
they're gonna play without shortstop, I think.
Okay, that's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure everybody is here. It looks like everybody was here on the line around.
Yeah, I think they're gonna run it with no shortstop.
Okay, FD is AFK, so. Oh yeah, he's being pushed at the back of the yeah.
And we've got a shortstop.
Oh, we got shortstop now. Will be nice.
Hey.
We also have a believe a 10K like goal for tonight's stream. Let's see if we could beat it. So you guys are liking the stream. Thank you.
Looks like we've already got a bunt defense on third base, as if this is not a game to show off the the hitting capabilities of your players.
And ball one, ball start the game tonight.
Animan, very interesting player. He is a bandit. A team I'm on the GM. I'm a GM of, so he does have possibilities to do something really well today. But we'll just have to see how he manages to under pressure.
I literally don't know any MTV players right now, so this is gonna be a good game to freshen up my memory, or maybe even
Yes,
see
it
new
will.
players. I'm gonna be honest.
I will guide you in the stream through it as we're seeing something we don't often see, which is Panaman taking pictures, and it's working out well for him. 3-0. Is he going to earn a walk?
I would say it will be a red light here. Just let him to get us a strike.
Probably. Oh,
Swung at that one, 3-1.
I was in the zone now.
Pandaman had some words over in chat.
Some beautiful words to say to me as he takes a strike there. So we're going to have a full count for the first batter.
Really having the pitch count up for the first batter of the game.
Yeah, it's not what you want to start with, but that's what you want to start with, a K.
First K of the game, first batter. Now it's Kylie. I don't know how to say
It's Cly.
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 Okay, Cly.
Another bandit. We're going lead off 1-2 bandits. Clyde's been struggling as of late. Let's see if he can regain his form a little bit through this game.
Over in chat to say, how do you hit? So basically, it's just a bow. You're trying to hit a snowball. So basically, just like aim in Minecraft like a normal bow. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just hold and click at the right time and see the ball go sailing into a fielder's arms.
Also, if you want to join with link in bio, you can actually join the league. And this a weak ground ball over to second base is gonna be close, and F toss for a ground out.
They make the play. It looked a little bit hairy there. It looked like it was going to be too slow to actually make the play, but they do a good job on defense. And we've had a ball put in play, so at least we're not going to be looking at a completely pathetic game today.
That is true. I've seen some games that nothing has been going on for the whole time.
It can get pretty frustrating.
Pixie, a veteran on MCVA. I'm not being drafted yet.
It is pretty crazy. You know, you have super seniors in real life. I think Olivia Rodrigo Lover, or Pixie as they call him, would be a super senior at this point. And you can tell why with this at bat.
I believe it will be their last season in MCVA until they get forced into free agency, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, and I mean, swinging at 3 balls for a strikeout is not what you want to do.
That's how we're going to end the inning. We're going to bottom the first. Here will be our Radishes. Pitching tonight is Colart.
It's going to be a very interesting pitching duel. Colart did extremely well in his last outing against the Raiders, keeping them to just 1 earned run over the first 5 innings. But then, as the stam drained and as his players made mistakes in the field, it just started to slip away from him, and they ended up losing that game. So will Colart be able to bounce back with a win in today's game? We'll have to see.
Yep. Here, lag. Here, Mr. Grinch, another veteran.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people who really should be in the big leagues by now, but this is the opportunity they have to prove themselves and show why they deserve to be drafted in the first round of next time.
I completely agree. It is difficult to get drafted now. It's basically just a popularity game. If you get known, then you're going to get drafted. If you don't, you're just going to be stuck in MCBA for a while.
I can see that, but I also disagree in the sense that we do so.
That ball is deep left field. It is gone. Solo home run for Mr. Grinch to start the inning.
That is how you do it. Over the monster. Oh my goodness. Talking about how old these people are and how they shouldn't really be in the leagues anymore. Well, there you go, NBL. Go and sign this guy. What an incredible shot to start the scoring today. Oh my goodness. wonderful celebrations too. He's very happy with that one.
That was toward Radish, right? If not, that was the Radish. Scored the run.
That was horseradish. Yes, it was.
Okay, so I do have the scoreboard right. Okay.
No, Honey Mustang
Yes.
scored that. Honey Mustang scored.
It was Honey Mustangs. Okay, well, why did we call these leagues this? It's so
Is it
annoying.
Honey
Okay, so it's
Mustangs?
Honey
Okay,
Mustangs.
so I have it messed up. That'll be a ground out to shortstop, and it will be good. First out of the inning.
Nice made play.
Yeah, I don't know why they send me the lineup like backwards. So apparently Radishes are top. So yeah, I need to change it right now.
When nobody knows the division names because nobody really cares about the division names. It's all about the teams within those divisions. So that's a good 10 feet outside the plate. That one.
It should really be ALNL, if we're being honest.
I would agree.
Well,
That
yes,
is
it
so
should.
much easier to, but yeah, it's fine.
Reserving those for NBL, which actually does have AL and NL. That hook's foul. It looks like it could have been a nice dropping single or even a double, but it
Yes,
just flies away from him.
You could play with our link in bio. It will be in the Discord over there.
Absolutely. Get on and hit a home run like that, and you'll be straight into the NBL. That was absolutely lovely. And you can do that too. Yeah, link in the bio, as always. A Memory is asking to invite him to the call really quick.
I don't think I have access to do that, to be honest.
No, me neither, and I don't even think he's in the Discord.
Oh, God.
This is a walk. Anyways, Voda earns a walk. Very nice. Kolar really having some control issues. I don't know if it's a glitch or he's just had an absolute mare on the mound, but giving up a home run and now giving up a walk. It looks like he's going to do the old sit off the mound trick, try and get it back. We'll see if this works. We'll see if he ends up throwing another ball into the stands.
Another ball on top. Two seam inside 1-1. So Kolar finally found the zone. Let's see
Yep,
if he
he knows where
continues doing so.
Not with that one.
I'm just noticing everyone has the memory skin on. What's up with that?
I'm not sure. It's got to be some sort of meme today.
Yeah, so the thing with them is that they've been doing for each of their games, they all have the same skin as like a different person in the league. So I forget who it was last time, but yeah, it's AMEM this time.
That's crazy. Okay, did not know that.
That's fun for them, I guess. Oh, that one is going to be a wild pitch. Will it advance the runner to second?
Close,
He
but
just
safe.
gets.
Oh,
Oh, he's out.
Whoa!
Called it
I
out.
thought he was safe.
It looked.
He looked safe.
He was surely
He
safe.
actually looked safe. Okay.
He was off
I
bag.
think the umpire has completely whiffed that one.
No, he was off bag. Actually, if you want to look at chat, you can see
chat
that.
lies. I want to see
Chat does lie
ABS on that.
sometimes, but on my screen he was safe. But sure, okay.
Umpire, if you want
very
an umpire
close.
to call you out when you should have been safe, join the Discord in the bio, and you will get that opportunity.
I don't want to hear it.
Great take.
I'll
from
be
Michael
rich
here.
It's needed.
in the midst of that chaos, they did get a walk, and the runner goes back to first. So that wild pitch didn't even matter really. They could have just stayed and had a runner on first and second.
Indeed. 2-0. And the ball hits.
Oh, that's a pitcher's glitch, and we definitely need to get that sorted out quickly.
To fix that, he needs to sit on the mound, I believe.
I always thought it was sit off the mound, but he has
to sit on the mound.
Well, we'll tell him to do that.
But if he that is off mound. You need to throw the ball. If you go off mound, that is a balk.
Looks like they're going.
Okay, I guess we're not counting it.
No, I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna give him a little bit of leeway because it is just a friendly match and he does have the glitch.
Yep.
So we do have Maddox. Maddox says it's a scrim. We just need to let him have that one and let them continue the game. That is going to be another wild pitch. I think Colart will.
I have a walk on my screen. Yeah.
Was that? Yeah, that is a walk. Colart surely got to come out at some point. He is just his game is broken, and it's very unfortunate for Colart. But
see, I wasn't gonna call the third ball originally, but yeah, here we are.
And we've got a timeout now, a mound visit, including everybody except the pitcher, which is a very fun sight to see. So during this timeout, I guess we might as well have a little talk about what we've seen so far. Obviously, dealing with pitcher's glitch Colart, but we're not going to take that away from how good the Honey Mustang League have been with their batting guy and, of course, that massive home run over the monster. So I think they may be able to get this win, and as Colart will be leaving the mound.
So unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate for him. A really tough day. Giving up that early home run, he would have wanted to come and have a chance to, he would want to redeem himself over the next few innings, but sadly has to come out early due to glitch, which is never what we want to see. But now we've got Olivia Rodrigo, Pixie on the mound. I haven't seen much from him this season, so I'm not sure how he is as a pitcher.
Right, I haven't seen it either, so it's gonna be a surprise for us.
It's going to be will we see a pitching masterclass, or is this ball going straight into right field?
He goes far, man. There's Pixie as a reliever. Gonna be a long relief. Barely in the
It's gonna be a
first.
very long relief. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Big swing and a miss on that Raptor changeup. A pitch we are seeing more and more often recently. Cool.
Oh, chill. Swing and a miss.
Bringing the heat. Throwing a slow pitch like that and then immediately following it up with a fastball is really ugly in terms of timing.
After you join, you have to do a free agency form, and they will assign you to a team, and that'll be a K to end the inning.
That is ugly stuff. Foreman will not be happy about that one, letting 2 fastballs blow right past him. But good pitching to start from Olivia, knowing the situational IQ, I guess we could call it, that he was in. He needed to get that out quickly, and he does.
Here's Acurus.
Acreus, a duck, I'm pretty sure he is.
I believe so, yeah.
Acreus is an emerald.
Acreus is an emerald. Acreus went to the Glory Hunters to see if he could win a ring. We'll see if he does at the end of the year, but for now, let's see if he can get on base.
Acreus was on Emeralds last year as well. Like,
He's
this
always
isn't a
been
new
Emerald.
thing.
Huh, I guess
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
I just
someone.
got wrong.
I'm probably thinking of someone else from the Ducks. Probably.
I think it's just
We've
the
got a
green
few
for
ducks out here
sometimes.
today.
Yeah, MCV teams are so
Yeah.
confusing because a lot of people like leave and join, and it's
Your left fielder, first baseman, and catcher are all ducks tonight for this Honey Mustang team.
nice.
Beautiful swing by Acreus outside of the zone for strike 3.
Big man drinking some milk before that bat for some reason. Gotta respect it. When is the Otters game? The Otters got eliminated from the playoffs, so I don't think they're gonna play until next season.
Yeah, they might do a couple of scrims with the other eliminated teams like the Knights and soon to be like the Pistons. But
Nah, the Pistons got it. Don't worry about it. That is fouled off to the stands.
this is a Piston support group. We all love the Pistons here.
Exactly. Joke ball. I've not heard of him. I'm just really bad, I guess.
Yoga Ball GMI. I haven't heard of him, which is a great sign when someone tells you they're really good. He's the honors right fielder. Okay, I'm sure he's amazing. Oh, that is a nice hit. Wonderful shot there. Very hardly hit. Through to go right into the middle of the field. And that is going to be a single.
Nice single
For Big
for Big Man. Jumping first base. Here's Sonic Boss. Let's see what the Radish is. Could make some damage here.
I'm getting flamed in my
I
DMs.
think there is like a gambling bot on MCBA, if I'm not mistaken.
Funnily enough, there actually is. And you can put parlays on. Well, no, you can't do parlays, but you can do individual bets with fake money. We would. I'm still trying to convince the commissioner to bring real FanDuel into it, but for now,
God. Oh god.
gotta feed the addiction somehow.
I mean, I know some people are gonna throw on purpose just to hit the parlay.
Absolutely. That's why you can't have people betting the under.
That's true. How many innings per game? I'm not sure. I think we're doing 5, no? Or 6?
It is going to be 6 today.
6, okay.
It's
NBL,
usually
okay.
5 for MCBA, 6 for NBL. But today we're going to be doing 6 because it's a showcase. We want to showcase more of these. It's going to be a steal attempt. And, it's overthrown. Oh, what are you doing? Is he out? Is he safe? I think he might have.
He might be out. He literally just walked into second base, not even attempting to run there. I think he's out.
Completely bizarre. It's under review. We
Yeah, I
will
think
see.
he's out.
That was a bizarre moment as he would have been safe. The throw was overhead, but because the center fielder was covering, Big Man tried to swerve past the second baseman, but he didn't realize that the second baseman didn't have the ball. It's an absolute nightmare for Big Man, and if he's gotten out because of that, that will be a horrible out.
There's big man talking to Memory, having his sword.
Yeah, remember.
Oh yeah, he's out.
And he is! Oh no! Absolute disaster.
He was clearly
Big
safe. He
man.
just stand there looking at the ball for some odd reason.
He just didn't pay attention. Just a lapse in concentration has cost his team a crucial out. He could have a run on second now with just the one, but now they've got bases empty with 2 outs. Sonic has everything to do here.
Sonic boss on a 2-1 count. Take ball 3.
Take it.
Three-1 for Sonic. Will be a walk.
Nicely done. Owo seems to be a little bit hesitant to throw strikes today. I don't blame him. We've got some of the best hitters in the league up, but I am noticing he is walking a lot of people.
Indeed. We're still waiting for the batter. Who would it be? Is it Fat Nuts? Yeah, it is Fat Nuts. Okay. How do I play? Join with link in bio. After that, fill up your free agency form, and you will be able to join a team.
Yes, you can.
I believe there's a how to play section on the Discord. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
That would be fair. Fair ball.
Fair ball.
Sonic is staying second. Could have been 3. But we'll play it safe. We'll be Sonic.
I will.
Oppo single for Fat Nuts here.
That one just fair. Very nicely hooked. Well, it wasn't even hooked. It was more pushed. Opposite field. That is exactly what you want to see to get on base. Now, have they got a 2-out rally going here? A walk and a single. 9R, 9R6. The Gorilla has an opportunity to fire it over. Gorillas and Boston share a very similar field. They've both got a ridiculously high left field wall, so he's very used to playing in these conditions before.
That is true. Can't forget about the big banana.
The massive banana is absolutely wonderful to watch.
Let's see if we can tie the game here with 9R. 2-0 count.
He could tie it, he could take the lead, he could give them a 3-run lead if he sends it deep, but I'm sure he's just trying to get on base here, keep this rally going.
2-0. The pitcher cannot find the zone. Could be a walk here.
He is really, really pushing the line now. At first I thought he was scared to throw strikes, but now I just think he can't throw strikes. And this one's going to be down the middle potentially because he does not want to walk him at this condition. This could be a real problem. Yeah, down the middle, he's obviously taking it, trying to draw a walk, but maybe he should have swung at that and sent it deep. Play like it's going to be cold.
A red light right here for 9R.
I mean, I agree. I think it's got to be almost like an amber light. Swing if it's down the middle, but otherwise, you've got to take this one because he is not finding the zone, and he does exactly that. Earns a walk.
Base is loaded.
Oh, bases loaded, 2 outs. I've been in this position as a pitcher many times, and it has not gone well. Let's see if O'Ward can fix it up and do the right thing. X-Pain up. I don't know much about this guy.
X-Pain is a samurai.
I know he's a samurai, but I don't think he's anything special. He might be about to confirm his legacy here.
The best moment to shine if you're a rookie here.
If you're invited here, you gotta be pretty good for, to a certain level. So.
Well, you had to take a certain amount of people from each team. And,
that's fair.
Nut is no longer a samurai, so I'm just playing with them. Here's X-Pain. Can he shut me up and right the wrongs?
A lot of balls from O'Ward here.
He does not know where the zone is, and he's going to walk in a run if he's not careful.
another ball.
Oh, I think this is really getting worrying now. I'm pretty sure he's thrown what 12, 14 balls and what 3 strikes in the last few
Pretty
pitches.
sure.
It's been pretty worrying. That one's going to be in the zone.
I agree with over on chat that pitcher needs to go to Cancun. I agree on that.
I think if he lets a run in, then definitely, but he still has time to get out of it as he makes it 2-2, looking at the shooto inside.
2-2 for X-Pain.
Oh.
Outside NK. That will be the inning. No run is scored.
He saw something he liked and he went for it, but he was absolutely duped, and that is going to be bases loaded, and all of them head back to the dugout without a score. That is very disappointing for the team, especially being behind early on.
Pixie still on the game.
Yeah, got the K at the end of the inning last time. Let's see if he can continue his good form. Perp. Never heard of Perp, so this is going to be another fun one. See how he does.
Does Perp go like purple or just Perp? Question
I
have.
believe he goes.
He goes by a
Perp.
Perpy.
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 Oh, this is
With a
Perp.
single over in center field.
Very nicely hit ball by Perpy. Yeah, I do know Perpy. He is a Viper. And he shows it with some venomous force there. I'm sorry, I'll never say anything like that again. But it is going to be a single to lead off, and will they be able to add to their lead?
Here's Shadows.
I would expect a steal here, just because they've been very aggressive on the base paths, but Perpy is stuck to that. There we go. I feel like he's gonna rip it and try.
Legend's another one of my duck boys, so have to be
Okay,
impartial as
Legend.
umpire, but hopefully it does well here.
1-0.
Quack quack. So that's going to be a strike.
Who's
They
the
attempt to
Aaron
steal,
Judge
interestingly.
of this league? They're asking on chat.
Who's the Aaron Judge of this league? It's probably Weapon X, because he hits a lot of home runs, but he's nowhere to be seen in the playoffs, literally.
Crazy statement.
I mean, as you
I
compare.
think you're wrong though.
No.
2-1 for Legendary here.
Oh,
Another
good take. That one really looked like it was going to be in the zone, but it dropped last minute, and Legendary doing a great job there. Oh,
Drew himself a walk. Runners on first and second.
no outs for Pixie. He K'd the batter in 3 pitches in his first one, and then he gets into the second inning, and all of a sudden is struggling. It looks like we've got a batter missing, but we will just skip him and move on. It's going to be... Is it going to be MC Slayers? It is going to be MC Slayers. Now, I don't know if you saw this clip, Binbit, but last game, MC Slayers called his shot and then hit a home run on that pitch. It was very cool to see.
Someone sent it to me. That sounds dope.
It is. It was very cool. Will he be able to replicate it with runners on first and second? That might be a no pitch. It looked like a no pitch. No, it's going to be late. So, strike one.
You can find that clip on the TikTok as well, if you want to go look.
Yeah,
there.
that's probably on our TikTok. The chat says, why are they walking everybody? Because they suck. No, I'm just kidding. We've had some control issues here, but surely they'll be able to put one down the plate eventually. We do not normally see this amount of walks in a game. That's going to be popped up to the catcher, And that's going to be the first out of the inning. I really thought Slayers was going to hit another home run, but sadly, he ends up hitting it just straight to Golart. Grinch is up now.
Let's see what Mr. Grinch will do here. Great take.
Another ball, some serious control issues here, but maybe he just wanted to get a pitch off, and then we'll see with the rest of this at bat. Taking a long time to pitch. Did anybody hit a home run? Moonwalker, yes. The first run scored was a home run over the monster. It was pretty awesome. I can't remember who scored it, which is awkward. But it was.
It would have been
a nice
Grinch.
shot. Was it Grinch? Did Grinch hit the homer? That is. Oh, and Grinch has hit another one there. Hard hit ball. That's going to be over the head of the center fielder, and that one should score the first run of this inning. I think they're all going to stay, and we're going to load the bases with just one out. Everybody parked, and that is going to be a very interesting moment and a very bad situation for Pixie. Radish, 0-2 count, serious situation. 1 out, bases loaded. He really needs to hit the ball hard here, or at least just put it in play and try and put some pressure on them. Striking out is not an option. Oh, what a beautiful pitch. 68-mile-an-hour screwball that just clips the bottom of the zone for the second out of the inning, and now they have the... Oh, has Golart just thrown the... Golart has just thrown the ball away! It's an absolute disaster, it's all gone wrong. Golart has tried to backpick. He's tried to do something sneaky at first base, and he's just thrown the ball away. I don't think there was a good communication, and that is going to be an unearned run and a mistake. And that strikeout means nothing because now there's a run scored. That is absolute disaster from the catcher, Golart. Golart trying to be too clever, and then he just throws it to Cly, who wasn't ready for it. And then after a second of hesitation, they realise what they've done, and they go. And a second run is scored from an error. Cly wasn't paying attention, says Golart. Yeah, I can see that. That is unbelievable. It's either an E2 or an E3, but somehow they have a second run in this game. Honey Mustang, wow. You see stuff like that on the Pistons. He's got muted. Binbit is muted. I'm on my own. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. They do have a spot open, so they won't fear a walk here, even though they put it in the strike zone for strike one. They can afford to walk in Voda, but they will want to just get the out here and get away with it. 2 runs down already, and Voda puts it behind him, fouled off. That's going to be strike 2. 0-2 count here. Big opportunity, but not a hitter's friendly count. And that is a looking strikeout. Put it a K backwards. And Voda, he will not be too happy about that one, as we will switch sides. I think he's got... I understand that is not... It's not a nice pitch to hit, but he's got to at least try there. That one down the zone for strike 3. You don't want to be seeing that. And we will revert to the top of the lineup for the next inning. The horseradishes have Panda Man, who does his classic trick. You notice with Panda Man, he often starts on one side of the plate, and then when everyone's shifted, he will move to the other one just to annoy people and make them have to shift back. And there's a chance that they don't catch it and they end up missing the shift and messing it up, but they don't quite do it. Who's my favourite team in MLB? I'm a Diamondback. I can't speak for Binbit. I'm not actually sure what his favourite team is. He is muted right now. But I'm sure it's a great team. I'm sure it's not a team like the Pistons. That is a ripped ball by Panaman. It's actually a little bit too fast. They will just go to 2. And Panaman will be safe with a single. Absolute blasted. I don't even have the words for it. I can't even get the words out. That is absolutely great from Panda. And he is going to start the inning off with a single. And now Cly has an opportunity to make up for his mistake last inning. Will he be able to hit the ball hard enough to go, or will he just advance the runner? That's going to be strike 1. High ball, and he swings at it. It's a big opportunity for Cly here to tie the game up, or at least continue this rally. He does not want to be striking out here, especially after the season that he's been having. That is a beautiful pitch in the zone. A palm, and that is going to be strike 2. 0-2 count. Cly. Can he do this? Oh, that's going to be a strikeout. 3 pitches for Cly. 2 outside of the zone. 1 in the zone. He looks at the 1 in the zone and he swings at the 2 out of it. And that is going to sit him down. Now Colart. Another bandit. We've gone 1, 2, 3 on the bandits. Let's see if this guy can send it through. I do like Colart. I think he's got a lot of potential. He's already good on the mound, but he also has a lot of hitting potential. He just needs to focus up, hit the right pitches, take the correct ones, and see if he can do it. 0-1 count to start this one. Oh, he tries the bunt. It doesn't work, and he actually misses, and that is going to be Panda attempting a steal. He ends up going back to first and will be back safely. So no problems there, but Colart kind of tipped his bunt there, and with an 0-2 count, he can't bunt again. Because if it's foul, it will be, of course, an out. Award pitching, Colart hitting. And it's pitcher v pitcher. That's going to be fouled off down the third baseline. He's at least putting the ball somewhere near the field. He's putting a lot of pressure on O'Ward. As O'Ward, I should say. I keep saying O'Ward like Pato O'Ward, the IndyCar driver. But here's Colart. Looks at a pitch that is going to be a strike. That was a very nice cutter from O'Ward. That was a beautiful pitch, and Colart even says good pitch as he exits the plate. That's just a cruel pitch to throw to him on a 0-2 count. Very nicely done. And so we'll move on to Acreus, definitely a Ducks player. Acreus has always been on the Ducks. We love Acreus and his skills for the Ducks. Big thank you to Day Invisible and Maddox and everybody for training Acreus and getting him to be the player that he is. 1-0 count to the Duck. We work for Clear Lag. Thank you, BMO. I really appreciate it. Acreus, the Duck, will load up and take a pitch for ball 2.
Dill, I once again cannot confirm to myself if it's your British sarcasm or not. But
I can assure you I am not being serious with this one.
Okay, okay. I was just making sure there.
The Duck behind his plate. And that is going to be into... Oh, I'll tell you what. Their catcher, Legendary Shadows, is seriously struggling with his throwing ability. But that one is caught by the covering shortstop, and so they will have to go back to second. 3-0 count, and that's going to be a strike in for 3-1. Acreus. Big opportunity here. They're looking at the back pick. They've tried the back pick. Is he going to be safe? It's going to be a close play, and in the end, he is going to be safe at second. They completely bamboozled with the pickoff attempt, and Pandaman just goes to second and says, "Thank you very much." That is exactly the play that they needed now. And now they have a runner in scoring position. 3-1 count, 2 outs. Can Acreus do this in a hitter-friendly count? It's going to be the pitch now, and that is going to be a walk. So they get runners on first and second. The duck waddles over to first, and Big Man will be up with an opportunity to score a couple of runs here. He could tie the game up, he could take the lead, he could strike out. It's all going to come down to this one. Big Man, 2 outs. Big opportunity here. That's going to be ball 1. Good take from Big Man. Holding the fish in his hands as he looks at strike 1. It's going to be a 1-1 count. Legendary Shadows just throws it away. There's no pick. There's no steal attempt. Excuse me. Word has an opportunity to do something cool here. Get the strikeout and get out of it. But he also... Oh, that one's going to go right into the stands. Over the dugout. 1-2 count. Will O'Word be able to get out of it? He has been shaky on the mound so far, but he has done a great job to avoid scoring runners. He has a clutch ability that I haven't seen from many people before. Will he be able to show that again here? Oh, that's going to be put in play, and that's going to be through the infield for a base hit. Will they load the bases? They will load the bases. They can't get the out anywhere, and they can't send the runner home, is what I was trying to say. Panda will stick at third because the ball was not quite hit sharply enough, and that one is going to... Bases loaded, 2 outs. We've been here before with the opposition. Now we've got Sonic with the opportunity. Sonic, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Big moment here. That's going to be ball 1. Does not want to walk in a run here. O'Word has been in this position. He knows that balls are a problem here. Here's Sonic Boss. Can Sonic write his name into history with a grand slam? That's going to be ball 2. I mean, a walk would be good enough for Sonic here if he could advance the runner home safely with a run without needing to swing his bat. That's a beautiful pitch. That is right inside the zone, just where he needs it for strike 1. That I thought that was going outside of the zone and going to be too low, but he does a great job. Sonic takes strike 2. It's a 2-2 count. He needs to make sure he's protecting the plate here, but also don't swing at anything stupid. If you swing at anything stupid, you're in real trouble. And that was something stupid, but he's hit the ball very well. It's going to be under it is Slayers, and Slayers will make the catch. A crucial catch by the centre fielder, and that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. O'Word gets into trouble again, but this time gets out of it. Very nicely done. And we will have Olivia Rodrigo back in the game. Back on the mound, sorry, I should say, for the next one. We will wait for clear leg again. $7.2k likes today, guys. That's really impressive. Let's see if we can get it to 10k, because that was our goal at the start of the stream, and we are not even halfway through this game. I'm going to be sat here for a long time. No, I'm just messing. Olivia Rodrigo throws the pitch in, and that is going to be hit hard by Raimi, but it is going to be over straight to the centre fielder, Pandaman, and that is going to be the 1st out of the inning. Fly out there. It had a lot of lift on it, but it just didn't have the power to take it home. And it will remain 2-0. A quick here. That's going to be a ground out by the shortstop. Will he make the play? Yes, he will, just in time by a step. A quick 2 outs is exactly what Olivia needed. Olivia really needed this because his stam must be in serious trouble. Here's Foreman now, talking a lot of smack in the chat, and then swings at a bad pitch for strike 1. He went down on 3 pitches last time. Will he go down on 3 pitches again? That's going to be a hard hit ball. Foreman tries to make it better, and 9R6 is right under it to make the grab. 3 very quick outs for Olivia. That is exactly what Pixie needed. Get out of that inning quickly. Get your stamina back. And get a real mental reset for the Horseradish team. Especially as they will be batting now. Big Fat Nuts. What a lovely name. Well, I'm really glad that I get to say that on stream. How many innings do we play? So we play 6. And we're currently in the top of the 4th, obviously, as you can see. This game, a little bit... So it's 5 for MCBA, 6 for MBL. But today is a showcase game, so we go in the full 6. That's why you may see 5 or 6 in the chat when you ask that question. That's going to be ball 1 to Big Fat Nuts with the Mexican bat. Very nice bat skin that I would get if I was Mexican. It's going to be a 1-0 count. Can he use that bat to send it long? What field is this? This is Fenway. This is Boston's field. As that is going to be up the middle for a single. Nicely hit ball by Big Fat Nuts. It's quite a weak ball, but it actually just goes through past the shift. And that is going to be safe. Yes, we play less innings than the MLB because we don't really have time to sit here for 2.5 hours to play the game. We have done 9-inning games before for fun, for a showcase game. But to do that every day is a little bit too much for even hardcore players like these guys. So we just do 6. That is going to be a ball for 9R6. Made the catch in the last inning. Has an opportunity to make something happen offensively as well. And maybe claw back this lead. Excuse me, I'm getting a cough now. I really need a drink, but I can't go and get one because my other commentator has left. I don't know where he is. He's still operating it, so hello Bimbit, wherever you are. That is going to be a hard hit ball, and that is going to be a fair ball, nicely hit down the opposite field line. And that's going to advance the runners to second and third as there's a squabble to actually get the ball. And with no outs, now they have 2 runners in scoring positions. Legendary Shadows will collect the ball and hold the runner from scoring. But now, a real opportunity to score a run for Horseradish in this game.
Dill, I'm not watching chat, but I can fill in if you need a drink for like a minute or 2.
It's just getting excited now. I will leave in a second, and I'll tell you when it is. Thank you, Maddox. That's going to be strike 1.
It's a very nice hit by the line, down the line, by the way. Right in like a spot where you can't hardly get to it.
Yeah, it's really awkward Boston's field and taking full advantage with that double. Ooh, fouled behind him for strike 2. Putting the pressure on. We're going to have clear lag now. Zero outs. Runners on second and third. My apologies. That's going to be a ball. 1-2 count. Oh, swing and a miss for the ball outside of the strike zone, and that is going to be strike 3 and a K for O Word, who continues to get himself in difficult scenarios and continues to clutch up and get the outs. That's very impressive. And with Panda Man up, will he be able to drive in at least one of these runners? He'll want to get all 2. Or maybe even 3. He was hit, so if they, because Minecraft people are much bigger than real life people, if they are hit it does not count for a hit by pitch. So we just ignore those. Panda Man, 1-0 count. Chance to drive in 2 runs. That's going to be a strike, swinging and missing at the outside changeup. Panda loads up. Word taking his time. That ball is low, and that's going to be a 2-1 count. He can afford to walk this guy, but if Panda gets to first and you have bases loaded with 1 out... Oh, he's not going to have bases loaded with 1 out, because that is a beautiful shot from Panda that will go right into center field. That will definitely score 1 run. The second run is coming in, and that will score as well. Panda gets to second safely. It will be a double, a 2 RBI double to tie the game. Panda Man, that is what we want to see from the Bandit. An extremely nice shot, exactly where he wanted to place it, and he does a great job to score those 2 runs. That is mightily impressive from Panda, who has now put Word. Word has been threatening to give up these runs, and now he's finally done it. It's going to be a 2-2 ball game, and Word is now going to have serious conversations about whether he can stay in this game. It looks like they're going to keep him in. He is not budging from the mound. Cly having a long talk with his teammates and his boss, A. Memory, who is the coach for both the Emeralds and the head coach today. Here's Cly. We got Maddox, the umpire, doing a great job today, just putting in the stats, and so that's why we've got a bit of a delay.
The delay is actually that I don't know what they're trying to alert me for.
Oh, they're trying to.
They might be doing position changes or something, but the catcher is just standing in front of home plate. And I'm not exactly sure what's happening.
What can you fill the dead air time while I go and grab a drink during this delay?
Sure, I can do that.
Right. I'll be back in a sec, guys.
Alright, so it looks like we might be having a little bit of a position change. That's the plan right now. We've got a player that's joining a little bit late, so it looks like he'll be moving out onto the field during this tie game 2-2. And I'm really enjoying this because, you've got these good players, and we feared a little bit at the start of this was just going to be like a pitcher's duel, where we would have good pitchers, and it would just be a situation of 12 strikeouts in one game or whatnot. But we're seeing a lot of offense, which I think is really good, as we're going to get some position changes here. I can't see you guys in chat, but I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I sure am enjoying this as umpire, stat taker, honorary commentator, I guess, as well, which is kind of nice because Binbit's not here at the moment, and Dilhenko is taking a little bit of a break as we see Word going off the mound. We're gonna get a new pitcher here.
Thank you very much, Maddox, for filling in there. I was, my throat was absolutely dying, but it was a really exciting part of the game, so I couldn't get up to get a drink.
Of course,
Maddox, you can just stay in the call and be a co-commentator and ump if you want.
All right, yeah.
I thought Binbit has muted, but he's working the camera, so he must just not be able to talk right now. But that means you've got me and Maddox, who did stream the first game, so that's fun.
I wasn't officially on TikTok, but we were doing this in our Discord, so we got a little bit of practice.
We got one clip out of it, which is exactly what matters. Alright, are we going to get this game going soon? Obviously, Shadows has to go
shortly, yes.
Shadows. I don't know if he's a very good pitcher. I haven't really seen him do it. Obviously he is a duck. So what do you think about him?
Legend's one of our top 3 pitchers on the team. He's pretty talented. We know what he can do. Question is just, what will he pull out today? I know he's been working on a new pitch lately, so we'll see how that comes out for him.
Okay, that's exciting. Nice to see we've got this mound in safe hands. High ball game with the leading run on second base. This is real pressure to come in during the inning. Do you think he'll be able to get through that, or may he have some issues?
Well, he's got a runner on second, so you have to wonder if ball into the outfield. Maybe that run scores, but I think he can do stuff. He's got his old friend Cly at the plate. Cly, Legend, and I used to have some late night chats about MLB and fantasy, so I'm sure this is going to be a great matchup right here, friend versus friend.
Former teammates, no love lost. Cly now with the Bandits. Legend stayed at the Ducks, and so both players kind of might know each other, and it might be an interesting duel. But if Legend is going to throw in another pitch, that could really throw Cly off the scent. We'll see how this one goes. Strike one. Cly is trying to bunt. That is a brave strategy. He's clearly trying to advance the runner to third. I don't know if he will now go and swing. He might bunt again with only the 1 out. Playing a little bit of bunt defense on third base now. That is going to be a bunt, but it is foul. And that is very unfortunate for Cly. That would have advanced the runner to third. But instead, Cly now sits at an 0-2 count. He can't bunt again because if he hits it foul again, he's out. And this is too crucial of a spot. Cly will hit a ground ball. That is pretty much the same as a bunt. It will get him out at first, but it will advance the runner to third with just the 2 outs now. This is going to be a big moment. Will Pandaman be able to score from third? Any base hit will do it. Who's going to be up? Is it going to be Olivia Rodrigo? Of course it is. Pixie, as they're known, has been here since, I believe, Season 8. It is now Season 11. He has been here a long, long time, and he is made for moments like this. He is calling his shot. We've already had one of these clips in the first game. Olivia Rodrigo, Pixie, is calling his shot into left centre field. Will he be able to deliver and give us another clip? That's going to be a hard hit ball for a single that will score the tying run. Maybe that's what he was... Not tying run, the leading run, my apologies. It's 3-2 now as Olivia Rodrigo gets an RBI single. He says that works too. He definitely was calling for a home run, but he gets the single to score it anyways, and I don't think he will have any complaints about that one. 2 outs, runner on second is gone, thanks to a Cly ground out and a Olivia single. Feeling the pressure is legendary?
Possibly. Obviously, you had a runner on third. You've given up that run, so the pressure is eased off a little bit just because you've no longer got a runner in scoring position. But now you've just got a run scored, and you want to limit the damage because you're already down 1. Can't afford to give up any more if you want to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, it's crazy how a game can swing like this. It was just. Suddenly, it felt like it was going to be an easy Mustang victory, but then Horseradish in 1 inning turned it on, and all of a sudden it's completely flipped around, and they seriously need a run on the other side. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Getting the out here is the most crucial thing. They cannot allow a second run to score.
You have to wonder what Acreus can do here. Coming off of that walk-off home run, as we mentioned recently.
Oh, that is going to be out, I believe.
Yeah, out for sure right there. That was awfully close, but...
A big mistake stealing I guess you want to get the person out. You want to get them thrown off their rhythm. Maybe they throw it into centre field and you get third base. But with 2 outs sending there, especially with how efficient the catches have been today, I'm not sure about that one. Either way, we finish the top of the 4th, and the Horseradishes lead the Honey Mustang now. We have some shenanigans going on at first base as we've got 3 different batters. Putting their stats in, that's fine. Take your time, mate. The official NBL home run derby was actually taking place on this field, so we know it's a high scoring place. If you want to join, if you've seen this and you've seen how they've absolutely moved on and got those runs, I am talking absolute nonsense. So we're going to start that sentence again. If you've seen the game today and have been impressed, join the Discord and you can be a part of this league. You can be a part of these teams and you can win it for your conference, for your team, and then get drafted into the NBL. So yeah, click the link in the bio, join the Discord, and start your journey in MCBA. It's a very nice league with some very good people. And we're going to get the bottom of the 4th going again. Perpy is going to start us off. Play ball is called.
Olivia Rodrigo going into another inning as a reliever. For those in chat, you cannot have as much stamina as a starter when you come in as a reliever. You have significantly less stamina.
Oh, that's going to be hard hit by Perpy. And that is going to be way gone, nearly over the monster entirely. It's a massive home run to the back of the monster. And that is why you don't go that many innings on low stam. Olivia Rodrigo lover gives up a home run to tie the game. Perpy will be home, greeted by his absolutely elated team. It's going to be 3-3 just like that. Olivia Rodrigo will not be pitching another inning. That is such a shame there. Perfectly said. You do have less stam as you enter as a reliever, and with Olivia Rodrigo having to do such a long relief, that has really screwed their team over. And now, just like that, it had a 1-run lead. Well, let's look at it like this. They were 2 runs down. They get 3 runs in the top of the 4th, and then in the bottom of the
center field above the monster, so you've got incredible height on that, and like to one of the more deeper parts of the ballpark. That's incredible right there, honestly. Like I have no words.
It's seriously, neither do I, clearly. It's seriously ridiculous. That was an absolute beauty of a shot. The second it left his bat, I just had to shout because that was just amazingly hit, and that is going to be the game tied. I'm tripping over my words because I'm in almost awe of what we've seen. I've seen some pretty hard hit balls. I've hit some pretty hard hit balls, but that is something special. I almost wish it was on a stadium without the Green Monster so we could have seen how far it actually would have travelled, but that was absolutely perfect. Nearly out of the park, but I'm pretty sure he'll be happy with a monstrous home run.
See what you did there?
Yeah, I'm very clever if you haven't noticed in the chat. I want to say thank you to the chat because we now have 17.4k likes. That is absolutely ridiculous. We had a goal of 10k at the start of this stream and we've almost doubled it in the 4th inning. So we're really thank you guys. Congratulations. And if any of you have been spamming those likes, join the Discord, get playing. It's a really great community and we would love to have you in here. You know Olivia Rodrigo lover, Ryan. You're a special person. Then everybody loves Olivia Rodrigo lover. Just waiting on the stats to be put in and the position changes. Big Man will be pitching next. Is Big Man a good pitcher? I mean, I
Big
think
Man,
we'll find out.
yeah, he doesn't stand out for his pitching necessarily. I think he's pretty good. I think he's not bad at all. There's a reason he's here. But yeah, I would say that's probably a little bit more for his hitting. Lesser known for his pitching, but let's see what he can do today.
Yeah, this will be a fun one if it's a bit of an X factor. Maybe Big Man can come up with some unique stuff. We will find out. Legend is doing a thing. Nope, we're alright. Legend is going to play ball after the home run.
Let's see what Legend can do here.
Ryan, this is MCBA. MBL is the league you go to after you get drafted. What this is the Cape Cod League, which is for all the best prospects in MCBA to come around and have a league and basically showcase their talents to the main teams to see if they get drafted later on. Shadows swing and a miss at a very, very low pitch there.
I'm sorry, Legend. What are we swinging at there? That was in the grass. He says he had a stroke.
That was a pretty
it certainly looked
unfortunate
like
one. Oh, that's going to be popped up to the catcher and makes the out. Peachy, that's not... Peachy is a Thunderbird. Peachy is in the NBL. He will not be batting today, despite him trying to be cheeky and get onto the plate. It's going to be Slayers up. Hit the all-important home run in the last game. Can he go deep again and take his team into the lead?
I love seeing these home runs because, it's not all too often that you see them in game. This isn't a league where you have people, home runs left and right. You only see them like once or twice a game on average, so it's cool just seeing all of these hit so well.
Yeah, foul ball, which Olivia Rodrigo really should have caught, but completely misses it. Whether that was a bad read or just bad ping, that was pretty embarrassing. But it's going to be an 0-1 count. Yeah, home runs are few and far between. And I was a little bit worried with the best pitchers in the league facing the best hitters that best pitching would always win. But the hitting has been absolutely sublime, taking advantage of mistakes. And we already have a game with 6 runs in the 4th inning here. So it's really cool to see. MC Slayers is calling QP in a friendly. That's unbelievable.
I think he's mostly joking
QP,
by that.
Alex? Take his challenge away. That's going to be a very high ball, and it is straight into the glove of the infielder. That's going to be 2 outs. Slayers absolutely sent it, but sent it up instead of across, and that's going to be the 2nd out.
It was QP. I wasn't going to be calling it. There's no point.
It was QP. Well, that doesn't matter because he ended up...
I don't think it was, honestly. I didn't get like a full look at it, but yeah, it's alright.
What's done is done, as Grinch takes ball 1. Oh, swing and a miss there from Grinch. Interesting spot here. Will Grinch be able to get on base and start a rally, or will they be able to beat him? That's going to be another swing and a miss from a pitch outside of the zone. Grinch has got to step it up here. Mistakes. Big Man delivers the pitch. Whoa! Oh my goodness. I think he has a pitcher's glitch or something has gone wrong. Either way, he sends the pitch so high it nearly hits Connolly in the stands, which is not what we want to see. He was trying to hit Connolly. I'm not surprised by that. Sometimes we all want to hit Connolly despite how much we love him. And we're going to get a 2-2 count. He sacrifices a ball for the chance to attack. The president is under attack. That is absolutely true. Be careful, Connolly. Mind out. Here we go. Grinch is going to be back up to bat with a 2-2 count now. Pitch comes in, and that one is going to be fouled off. Continuing the at-bat, continuing the battle. Nicely done by Grinch. I was expecting that one to maybe get awkwardly caught by Pixie, but no. And Grinch will take a ball. That is going to be full count. And now we have a big moment here. 2 outs, nobody on, full count. Can Big Man get out of this inning that they have already given up a run on? Or will Grinch continue the pain? He will swing at a high pitch for strike 3. And we will go into the 5th, tied at 3-3.
I'm loving how competitive this game is right now. I mean, we're seeing two teams go at it 3-3. The last game, you know, I believe Honey Mustang took the lead 1-0 just as they did here. But, you know, Horseradish was quick to take it back, just as they were in this game. However, it's been a little bit different these last couple of innings, because Honey Mustang has tied it up. Horseradish needs to push a little bit more if they want to get this lead back. Extra innings would be very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's been an absolutely fantastic game so far. And I think the fact that we've seen so many cool moments, some home runs, some nice plays, some good tactics. It's been a game that's had it all, and it's been very much shifting around. Like, we've not had any moments where there was a clear winner in this game. It's really come down to. I think if you saw the win probability graphs of this game, it would look like a heartbeat monitor right now, which is very fun to see. 5-inning game. It is a 6-inning game, this one. And that one is going to be strike 1 for Acreus. Can the duck flap its wings and get on base? That's going to be ball 1.
Duck versus duck, you could say.
I don't think they'd be too appreciative of that, but that's going to be strike 2. Acreus, can he do something special here? That's going to be a strike, and strike 3 for the out. Ring him up there. Big Man is going to be next up to the plate. Let's see if he can do anything. They're saying doors. That was a little bit doors. It was a splitter. It wasn't a fastball. I know that a splitter is a fastball, but it wasn't a four seam. We can't be saying doors.
I feel like sword would be a little bit more applicable there.
Sword is fair. That's going to be a forkball in the zone for strike 1. Legendary Shadows using his entire arsenal here. Do they have 4 pitches or 5 in Cape Cod? I don't know. Maddox, are they allowed 4 or 5 pitches here?
They're allowed 4. That actually reminds me. Might as well go check his inventory. Yeah, he's throwing 5. We're all legal here.
Wait, he's throwing 5?
No, he's throwing 4.
Oh, you said 5. I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, I said 5. My fault.
Yeah, it's all right. That was funny. Yeah, so it's going to be... You're allowed 4 pitches to work with. And you have to use them to the best of your ability. Tunneling, using the change of speed. And exactly that is done as Big Man is taken out of the game with a strikeout.
And Legend calls the sword, of course. Legend
does call the sword. Of course he does. He doesn't spell it right, so he loses all of his aura. That's going to be strike 1. Has he thrown a ball this inning?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Is that 8 pitches? I don't think it is. I think he threw a ball to the first man. Either way, that's going to ruin. I don't think it was an immaculate inning, but if it was, at least it's over now.
No, Legends called out my immaculate.
No, it was.
So...
He had 8 pitches, and then it's ruined with a foul ball, and then he gets it out. 10 pitches, 3 strikeouts. That's very impressive, and you've got to feel for Legendary. I know what it's like to have an immaculate inning. Wink, wink. And it is a very special feeling. So that is unfortunate from Legendary. That's so unlucky. He has pitched an absolutely fantastic inning there. I will call it immaculate, even if it was not by the definitions immaculate. That was exactly what you want to see.
As close as you can get to perfect, really.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't even thrown a ball. It's just been fouled off.
Yeah, that's the awkward part. That was in the zone, but they couldn't even put it in the. It would have been better if they put it in for like a ground out or something. That would have been more manageable. The fact they couldn't even put it in play is really unfortunate for Legendary. But I'm sure he'll just take that on the chin and get going again. Maddox is standing on the plate, and we're going to have a skip.
Their batter's left, so...
Their batter has left. That is exactly what we want to hear at a crucial point in the game like this.
We've got a pinch hitter.
That's a great idea. We should do mic ups, honestly. Get people in the field to come in and do an interview.
If we get to extra innings, I'm down.
If we get to extras, we'll have mic'd up moments. If we hit 40,000 likes on the stream, we're at 23k right now, we will do a mic'd up with Nuts. How does that sound?
We've got a pinch hitter here. It is apparent. And we will get play ball here. Unless we just don't have a third base.
Oh,
where's our third baseman? Oh, there's Sonic.
There he is. He's just there. Sonic's just messing around. It's going to be ball one. This will be the... Oh, that's going to be a ground ball, but it is going to go through. Will they be able to get the out? No, they won't. It's going to be an infield single for Jakey, who is safe. Exactly what you want to see from Jakey. Using those legs to get through. Exactly what you want to see.
Jakey should be proud of that one. He had a base hit robbed last game because it was a fielder's choice, if you remember.
Oh yeah, that's an unfortunate moment when what should be a single, because of bad base running, gets turned into a fielder's choice. But that's just the game. It's nice that he's got himself one today.
However,
But a dispute on whether he's out or not. He is very much safe.
yeah, we've had Panda Man on the other side, arguing that he was out because he jumped on first base.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that, and even if he did, shut up and play the game.
Yeah, that's the mentality right now.
And Voda takes a strike there, so that's going to be a 2-1 count. Big man trying to get it out here. That's going to be fouled behind him. 2-2. If Voda can get on base as well, we could have another rally going here, and that would really shift the dynamics of this game, but instead he strikes out. with an outside low pitch, falls for it, and cannot hold off. That's going to be strike.
Unfortunate there. He's been the first player on his team to strike out twice. Only second of the game.
That's not a stat you would want. That's especially if you're not a pitcher. Like, you can accept those kind of things. Oh, that's going to be a hard hit ball that is going to go over the fielders, off the monster for a ball. That's going to be a single, and we go with runners on first and second with one out. That is a hard hit ball off the monster for a single. Absolutely lovely.
You may have also noticed that 9R6 was idle there in left field. Not exactly sure what he was doing.
I did not see that, but either way, you're not catching those. So no damage done.
Could have been thinking it was a homer. Could have been a late reaction. Could have been tabbed out. Who really knows?
All three of those things are possible, but it doesn't affect the team, so we'll get away with it. Another pitch fouled backwards.
Yeah, he won't get the error for that because that was hit very well by Raimi, and I don't think anyone's getting to that.
Yeah, they wouldn't, as that pitch is fouled over for another foul ball. Fouled for a foul ball. We're really pushing the boat out with the commentary today. That's going to be a strikeout. An 81-mile-an-hour two-seam. Big man is tired on the mound. Somebody get this man UCL, because he needs Tommy John at this point. Big man's arm is barely still there. That is absolutely true. He's got 2 outs, though, so he just needs to get one more to end the inning. That one is going to be into the dugout. Yeah, everybody watch out. Be careful. Is everybody okay? Yes, they are. 2 outs. 0-1. Foreman. Another strike here. How's Foreman done today, stats-wise?
Foreman today. Well, let's see what he ends up with now. After this AB, so far, he had that K in the first inning after Kohler had to be taken out, and he's also flown out. And that'll be his second strikeout of the game.
That is pretty disappointing. They are all saying he's got 1 stam. He must have had 1 ball of stam left, which is basically like throwing 110 pitches in real life. That is pretty great from Big Man to get out of it. And we are going to the final inning of the game. This is the last chance for the Horseradishes to get a... Words are difficult. To get a run before they go to the bottom of the inning, and it could be over.
You know, I was kind of thinking about doing mic'd up before this game. Kind of forgot about it, but now that we've brought it up, I don't know. That would be pretty cool. If Binbit can go, it can give us the go ahead. I would personally try to get someone mic'd up. That would be pretty cool.
I think if you choose your person right, there's no reason not to.
It really depends on the person, yeah.
Yep. They're like, here, we will wait.
I try not to be biased in my selection or our selection. You can have a share in that pick as well. Of course.
We'll see what happens if we do end up getting to extras. Honestly, I would quite like this game to have a dramatic ending, and that could be part of it. That is going to be a hard hit ball, but it just has no energy, no legs, and it's going to die, and Foreman is going to catch it.
That looked pretty good off the bat from my angle. Obviously, I just saw it.
Off the bat.
It went high, looked like it was going to go far, but no, it just tanked immediately.
There must be some crazy wind coming in from that side, because it had everything, and then all of a sudden it had nothing.
That was very well done from Fallman in right field, by the way. Brilliant running catch. That was a sprint jump all the way there. Just barely got there.
Yeah, very impressive grab, especially when it looked one of those hits that is deceptive. I mean, we both thought it was a hard hit ball that was going deep, and then obviously Foreman did too, and he had to rush back to get it, and he does a great job showing off that glove, showing it off to the MLB teams. Not MLB teams. I don't believe they're watching. That's going to be a single. Oh no, it's not! Oh word! What an absolutely wonderful catch a line out. That is absolutely fantastic from O Word. I really thought I said single, and then O Word just absolutely grabs it, uses his power to get the legs through, and that is absolutely wonderful from O Word. That's
the one we like to call the shoestring catch right there. Just caught that like on his foot right there.
Absolutely, yeah. I think he must have dribbled that one through his feet and then popped it up. That was insane.
And you have to give him credit not just for the catch, but what happened before there. You have to account like the reaction on that hit to read it perfectly, come in and get it. You know, that's very well done.
The reaction times are seriously impressive. That one didn't take much reacting, and that was an easy ground out to the second baseman, who just tosses it over to first for the third out. And now we are going to the bottom of the sixth, the last inning. Will we be going to extras, or will we get some walk-off drama here? I guess we'll find out soon. Hey, narrators, hello.
I'm calling a walk-off.
You're calling a walk-off? Hello, Bimbit. It's nice to hear you again.
We've got Perp up, by the way. Perp, if you remember, was the one
I do remember.
who hit the homer.
Perp has nearly hit this ball out of the stands, but out of the park before. He hit it right into those stands at the Monster. I'll tell you what, if Perp could hit his second home run of the day to walk this one off, that would be heroic stuff. Big man on the mound. A walk-off opportunity for Perp. Loading up. The stare down before the pitch. Big man. That is a strike in the zone. Big man is not scared of Perp at all. This is going to be a great fight. 0-1 count. That's going to be a ball. Trying to get Perp to chase low. Perp is not falling for it. 1-1. Big moment here. A walk-off opportunity for someone who's already hit a home run. That is going to be a hard hit ball into left field.
No way.
It's got an opportunity. It's off wall. It's cruelly off wall, and that is going to be an absolutely lovely hit. Will he be able to get to second on it? They're gonna make a mistake. Colart makes a mistake, and that's going to advance the runner to third. Perpy hits a double off the wall. It was nearly a home run. I'm coughing my lungs up because I was absolutely shocked by that one. It was a hard-hit ball that just went off the wall. It was nearly gone, but in the end, it is a double and an error to advance him to third base with no outs. Surely he has just opened this one up for a walk-off. What a hit by Perpy.
I mean, that has gone on so many ballparks. You have to feel for him, but you also gotta be very happy for him because, like, oh my goodness, that was hit so hard, off the wall, in a clutch situation. Now you've got a runner on third. Horseradish has to be very, very careful here as they're calling time. I think they're gonna try to, walk the pitcher. I believe they still have big man on the mound. What he's got to do here.
I don't think any pitcher can get out of this jam. What a day by Perpy, we have to say. That is absolutely immaculate. A home run already, and then a double in the bottom of the sixth, off the wall, should have been gone. But it ends up becoming a triple. Well, it won't be a triple, it'll be a double and an error, as Colart completely misses the throw. But now, with no outs and a runner on third, the winning run is on third. How do you even start to attempt to weather this storm? You can't let any ball go past the catcher. You can't let any ball go into the field because, let's be honest, unless it's a routine pop-up, he's going to be able to steal. If it's a fly out, he's going to be able to tag up and take home. If it's a ground out, there is a chance that with good base running, Perpy can be there. So I don't think there's any way you can allow them to put it in play here. This is going to take utter concentration, as we have big man is going to be leaving reliever. He's had a good day today, but he has to go. And now it's going to be X-Pain, the samurai, up. This is going to be a crucial spot. Do you believe that X-Pain can fix this one?
I mean, I haven't seen X-Pain pitch before. Personally, I don't know what to really expect here. He's coming in, tough situation. You've got to be nervous. You're pitching around. You're looking for a ground ball. You're looking for strikeouts. One fly ball. All it really takes. I'm sure he's got to be nervous on the mound, right?
What a play.
Yeah, he's got
that triple over there hit the wall. I'm calling a walkout right now by Shadows, let's be honest. Let's see what's gonna happen.
I mean, that is probably the easiest prediction that you could make in the world. But yeah, surely it's got to be a walk-up by Shadows. It might not be, though. If Shadows Ks, suddenly the pressure's back on. So this is going to be by far the most important at-bat of the game and of the entire series. Legendary Shadows versus X-Pain.
In a perfect world, X-Pain strikes out the side. And we go to extras.
But we don't live in a perfect world, and Legendary Shadows, the Duck, has an opportunity to fly into the history books, as that's going to be a pop-up to the catcher. That's one out. Oh dear.
You're 1/3 of the way there.
The most important at-bat, and he just pops up to the catcher in one pitch. That is absolutely devastating.
I've got call art in my ear. I've got call art telling me that Horseradish isn't trying that hard because they want Game 3. Turns out, maybe everybody wants it.
And we don't listen to him. We listen to MC Slayers, who is going to be up for Honey Mustang. Already
what
has
can
a
he
home
do
run
here?
in the series.
Just a little fly ball, that's all you need.
He just needs, just a fly ball, a single, anything really. And that's going to be a 1-0 count. Good ball there.
It's a great take, by the way.
Yeah, very important take at this stage.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! It's a second straight pop-up to the catcher. And all of a sudden, the runner on third has suddenly almost about to be stranded. They now need a base hit. They just needed anything in the field, and that's not in the field. That's two foul catches by the catcher. Olivia Rodrigo, a clutch performance. X-Pain throwing it to try and get these pop-ups, and now we are one out, I should say, away from extras.
And now, as a pitcher, obviously you have 2 outs. Much easier situation, but honestly, just from personal experience, I feel like I'd be feeling the nerves even more now, because it's X-Pain's game to lose here. All he's got to get is 1 out, and you could go into extras. You have to imagine that he's feeling some pressure.
It doesn't matter how you do it, you've just got to get it. But that's the problem. All of a sudden, the job becomes much easier, but that doesn't really help you. You'll be feeling a lot of pressure. The chat is saying steal home. If he steals home to win the game,
oh my God,
I might just scream so loud to wake up the entire neighborhood.
Mr. Grinch, the veteran. Let's see what he can do.
Mr. Grinch started the scoring. Will he be about to end the scoring? That's going to be strike 1.
0-1 for Grinch here.
Walk-off opportunity. That is foul. Ripped foul. Oh, that was the one. That was the winning shot there, but it just hooks foul.
You don't really know, because that could have been a line out to third, ending the inning. Could have been a walk-off hit. Either way, still alive.
Oh, hard hit ball. Is it going to drop? It is going to drop. That's the win. Grinch walks it off in the last inning of the game. Grinch walks it off. It's 4-3. It's 4-3. Grinch does it. Oh my goodness. Honey Mustang have made it a 1-1 series with a 4-3 win. Absolutely massive. I thought that was going to get caught, but it's not, and we are going to a game 3. Wow. What do you think about that?
Someone moves the Grinch. We need to talk to him.
Someone get Grinch in this call. We need an interview.
Okay, I can do that for you real quick.
That field is going insane right now. Look at that.
It is. There are people running and diving about. What a brilliant game. It's been topsy-turvy from start to finish. And I'm so happy that that's the way it ended, with a walk-off. Brilliant to watch.
So Grinch does not have a mic, unfortunately. He's talking in chat. All right. We could have a translator.
Grinch only speaks in Whoville, so it's just not. Grinch says he's happy. That is the stunning commentary that we want to see. Let's get Perpy in here if we can.
I can do that for you. Yep.
Perpy, absolutely incredible day. What a game we've just seen. That's really special.
That was tough.
Well, we haven't got Grinch. We have got Perpy now. Perpy, what a day for you today. Absolutely incredible. A home run that nearly left the entire stadium, and then getting the double with an error to eventually run the walk-off. How do you feel now?
Incredible, actually, because that's my first home run of the season. I haven't been hitting well this season, so kind of happy. I did pretty good here today.
That's really great. Yeah, it was an absolutely spectacular day from you, really capping off the victory for your team. When you hit that home run, did you know as soon as it went off the bat that it was gone? Because I know that me and Maddox were just screaming the second it left your hand.
Well, yeah, because the launch angle, it went really far, and I thought, yeah, it was definitely going out of the stadium.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Great hit. Do you think that you can now win the entire series? Because we're going to game 3. Your team has got the momentum. How are you feeling about that game? Do you think you'll be able to bring it the same, or will a different ballpark maybe change your perspective on things?
I don't know, but I'm just going to keep playing my game, and hopefully we can do what we did today.
That's great to hear. Good words. And congratulations on the victory. I think if anybody deserves player of the game, it is definitely you. But we will see what the ruling is later. Congratulations, Perky.
Alright. Yep, thank you.
No problem, mate.
And thank you
Do we have
people on the stream for hitting our like goal. I had a like goal of 10,000. Now we have 33,000 to win the stream. Thank you guys so much.
Insane. Thank you, guys.
So, any last word for the stream before we end it?
Thank you all for watching. Thanks for putting up with me and my crackly voice for 3 innings. It was nice to get some water there. But mainly, join the link in the Discord. It's a great community. The link in bio. You can join and start your MCBA career, and very soon you'll be here making the walk-off hits like Grinch did. So that's all I've got to say.
Thank you guys for this.